Hello, hello, my lovely web weavers. How are we all today? I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, Wednesday, whatever the day may be. It is I, your baroness, mother of spiders, Gwen. It's nice to see you all. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning. I am sorry I'm a little bit late. I got caught up in doing a lot of things and lost track of time. I was talking to a lot of people and the time just kind of got away from me. Good news though, I've set up a collab. Not next week, the week after, with Ursula. So that should be good fun. Hopefully we can have some fun on Gamba with friends. It's going to be with Ghost and Awake as well, so that will always be fun. But otherwise, let's switch to the gaming screen. The frickin' gaming screen, the just chatting screen. And load. There we go. Alright, today we are going to be playing some more Gladius, Relics of War. Now, I hope that it doesn't crash again, like it did last time. If it does, we're going to go and play some Corsair Cove demo. We're going to complete that. If it does crash, that's the backup plan. Or we'll play some Minecraft like we did last time, because I need to play more Minecraft. I need to play more Minecraft because the server is coming up for renewal. It is coming up for renewal shortly. So that is something I am going to be pushing on a lot more. We're going to do a few more Minecraft cozy streams, as I hope Minecraft has been really fun. I'm glad you've been enjoying it, Rayne. I just am going to be grabbing resources for the big build. Have been summoned. Hello, hello. Renewal. 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 I also need to play more Minecraft. I have been so bad at playing it due to meh. It's okay, Jack. Don't worry. Alright, let's see who's here today and do the hellos. In first, we have Zombie Good to see you. It's nice to see you. Close second. Hello, I am EP. Hello, Awake. It's good to see you. I need to set up like a first, second, third reward toggle on Twitch. That'll probably come in handy later. Hi, Rayne. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hello, Quick Breaks. I hope you're doing well. Also, tell your sister to make sure she takes her iron. The Baroness is not impressed. Hi, Jack. So what? Place that holds money we hitting. Jesus. You're all crazy. Hello, Not So Sleepy. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well over there on the YouTubes. Hello, Reinhard. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Dirk. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Manga Boy. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. But yes, I will be doing more Minecraft cozy streams. I decided to censor myself just in case. Good point. I'm good. Currently eating cheese. Lol. But yes, we shall be playing some Warhammer 40k, Relics of War. Hopefully we aren't too far back, because I can't remember where we were up to when it crashed. but I do remember that it didn't save. Or at least the last autosave was like a few turns ago. That's a lot of cheese. Alright. Also, we turned off the music, so we gotta get our usual happy peppy music to kind of contrast between the two. Alright, let's change the gaming screen. I don't think there's anything new that I need to do. You bit Mrs. today. Why did you bite Mrs.? Of course, happy music for the Grimdark. I saw thigh. Fair enough. I mean, see thigh, bite a thigh. Very true. Alright. Nope, there's no music. Hang on. Gotta fix that. That one. That one. I'm gonna rename that to music. Ah, I didn't say remove, I said rename. Lying piece of shit. Application, audio capture. Window title must match. That one. Okay. Drop the volume. I bet you that was really loud. I am so sorry about that. There we go. It is the only logical thing to do. Did you put some salt and pepper first? Alright, how's the music? Music is a tiny bit loud. Okay, we drop. That better? Or should I drop it a few more decibels? Perfect. Okie dokie. The fun streamer. I'm just going to be good noodle and lurk. Okie dokie. Alright, from what I remember, we were dealing with... What were we dealing with? We were dealing with something. Or was it that we were just picking up this new place? That one. Blood for the blood guard. Nope. More bodies for the tombs. We are playing the Necrons. Did you fix warm up spooter? I think so, yeah. Should be good. Should be good enough to let it through. Yes, the Necron tier. Also known as the immovable flankers. 3 days. Yeah. Eh? 3 days what? Quick breaks. 3-day cooldown is diabolical. Wait, 3 days? I didn't set it to 3 days. Hang on. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Don't worry, I'm fixing. Make the spider warm up. Edit. Oh, that's why it freaking... You know, instead of having a cooldown, I think I'll just limit the number of redemptions per stream. There we go. That'll work. There we go. There we go. Hey, Medivi. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Now, what do we need particularly? Annihilation Budge. Alright. Get the Scarabs to go in first. Have the Annihilation Barge just absolutely obliterate them. And then we'll get the Lord to finish them off. The fuck are you? There we go. Send Awake and Misses to deal with some pests. Which dynasty of Necrons are we playing? Well, they don't actually have, like, dynasties. But if I were to choose one, I'd probably choose the Kleptomaniac. I think I'd be choosing the Kleptomaniac. I can't think of his name at the moment, but you know which one I'm talking about, because anybody knows the Kleptomaniac that is one of the Necron Tomb Lords, who basically has his own museum. Alright, so we've got 46 energy production. We are working on getting some more ore, which will decrease the energy. Upkeep is 2, so I think we were getting more summoning cores for the build thickness. And then I wanted to get some more ore production and some more electricity. Yes, Tarzan, yeah, Trazan. I'm pretty sure it's Trazan. I can't remember. But yeah, Trazan the Infinite. That's who you're thinking of. Yes. He who has an entire fucking Imperial Guard regiment. Not to mention an entire Imperial Guard battle with fucking... an entire Imperial Guard regiment fighting a thing of orcs, as well as a battlefield of Horus Heresy level Space Marines. So he's literally, like, got old school Marines. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Within his tomb worked of Solomon's. Exactly. I'll grab that one too. They're bullshit and I hate playing against them. I mean, they're not that bad. They can be easily countered. you know. They're quite easily counted. Tesla weapons we don't really have. Reduce the cost of rapid rise. Getting monoliths. Nameless causeway. Well, that's right, that's for aerial. Reduce the cost of that, which is good. I hate that you can't set up a queue. You've literally got to do it one at a time. Increase the witchfire damage. Reduction of canopic tech spiders. I mean, the best race to fight the Necrons is the Orc, or rather, the Orcs' descendants, the Kroot. Yeah. Orcs particularly, because the second an Orc infestation shows up on a Necron world, the Necrons are fucked. They cannot get rid of them after that. The Necrons will be always fighting Orcs for the foreseeable future. Just remember, you'll never see a purple orc. Nope. You'll feel one, though, if it decides to attack you. That's for damn sure. Fucking purple war boss. Raise the range. I'm annoyed that you can't move and shoot at the same time. Annoying. Yes, I'm salty. Do orcs survive exterminatus? Depends on the form of exterminatus. It highly depends on the form of exterminatus. If we're talking planet crack, that's how orcs get their giant fucking spaceships. Like the rocks that orcs fly around in. That's how they get them. They survive planet crackers. Now, if it's the burn the planet entirely, but leave the planet itself okay, I think it's like a 95% chance. There's planet there's planet crackers. There's two different types of exterminatus. There is melt the surface of the world, or they break the planet into complete chunks. Is it better than... Ugh. Awake. Yes, they do, because when orcs die, they dissolve into spores that are nigh indestructible, and they just grow back like mold. Yes, exactly. It's a 95% chance that you'll get rid of them, with the 5% being tough luck, you're stuck with them. Because, yeah, for that very reason. You know, the spores are nigh on indestructible. They be sentient fungi. Yes, they are sentient, ever hungry for battle fungi. Which is hilarious, in my opinion. The fact you can't move and shoot is annoying. Depends. If it was keyed... I suppose if it was keyed... If it was keyed to a Necron, to a Orc's biology, maybe. Can't be too sure on that one, though. Technically, the Orcs are the strongest race in the entire game, but their low intelligence makes them not. Yes. And it was absolutely horrifying when they introduced intelligent Orcs. The Monolith. A heavily armed and armored skimmer unit with a heavily armed and armored skimmer unit with an eternity gate. The monolith is an ancient war monument of unimaginable destructive potential. When its massive silhouette looms over a battlefield, it will lay waste to entire armies, with strobing torrents of gauze fire and the deafening crack of its particle whip. One of the scariest fucking things you can see on a battlefield when versing Necrons. Fire the cannons! Fuck your bullshit. Anything I hate more than Necrons is those goddamn bug Tyranids. Yes. Tyranids are crazy. The only thing that the orcs struggle to fight are the Tyranids. From what I remember. Sterminatus. Only way to make sure. Pretty much. Still love the old scout units. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Because they are not within the warp, but have an innate ability to use it, the guns shoot because they believe it can. Even if they don't have bullets, cars painted red actually go faster. Yes. Yes, the orcs have the power of the warg. And the more orcs in an area there are, the more powerful the warg. Warg! Accelerated growth. Hammer of Wrath. Transcendent Satan. Monstrous creature units with array of devastating powers. Disperse targeting of template weapons. I think we'll get this research underway. Well, actually, let's go back and get all the ones that are like near 1 or 0. Wait, get back here, you fucking coward. I think you can get away. God damn it. Can you hit that thing? You can. Good. Hit it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Get rid of one of these fucking robots, please. I don't want any more of these robots crawling around my fucking cities. And a minute, we're gonna fucking finna. I glued a tyrant head on the scout's cloak. I was proud of him. The entire game store was very fucking confused. Still want to know how the scout pulled that off. I mean, that would be an accomplishment for a scout. Very much so. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we've got that one. Let's get Al's Tomb Blades to ignore range damage reduction, Cryptex. Don't really care about that. Destroyer Lords. Not really interested. Let's grab that because increase in electricity production would be nice. I want this one. Electricity production. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. A little bit of Waffle House in him. Get away from me. It are no longer playable units. Very sad. Yeah, sometimes I question some of the things that Games Workshop decided to do. Oh, there goes our energy production up through the roof, which is good. Shoot the bitch! Kaboom! Kaboom! Goodbye, you stupid fucking thing. Heck yeah. Nanan. Do 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 do. I have Lord Mephiston from Blood Angels single-handedly destroy 3 Baneblades in a single turn. Fucking H. Those are some good rolls. I know that's not an easy feat. Itchy nose. Alright, what other research do we have that we might want to invest in? Constructs new buildings as well as generates energy, influence, and loyalty. Like, if we get that, at least we could increase 3 stats at once. And then we'll get the rapid rise. Seems like a good idea. Seems like a very good idea. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Smash! Kill! Destroy! Combat protocol engaged. Stripping organics for parts. Ooh, imagine spider- My hands shake too much. I can't do it anymore. I used to, but due to some unfortunate shakes that I've developed, I can't have a steady enough hand to paint them, unfortunately. Execute orders. Because we've got another tomb here, so we'll make another hive city here. A hive city, a tomb city here. And figure out what we want to do from there. I love the bullshit that can happen when playing 40k. It is amazing what you can have happen. Well, that's not a lot of influence or like frickin' generation now, is it? And with a 3-point upkeep, that's... But then again, it does produce 8. Yes, I do have shaking hands. My hands shake. I have no idea why. My doctor has no idea why. It has nothing apparently to do with my health, so I have yet to find out why. Could just be a nerve thing. I know my dad and my nan have the sort of tremors that I've got, so it's not like it's a unknown thing to me. Choose research. We're going to go with the Lord's command. It's Annihilation Badge, Ghost Arc, Doomsday Arc, and Invulnerable damage reduction that goes on cooldown at the start of the next turn if damage is taken. Triarch Praetorians. Yeah, we'll grab that one. The Lord's command. Daka Daka. Daka Daka. Gained more influence generation. Actually, that's a game I'm interested in showing you guys. The nerve thing, we have a name for it. It has something to do with wetting oneself after strenuous muscle activity, according to old people, that is. Huh, interesting. As y'all can tell, I like my British boys. Well, that's interesting to know. Quick breaks. End turn. Alright, send the scarabs off to keep exploring. Ooh, red. That's new. Does that mean we've finally found an enemy? Neuropathy, I believe is what it's called. Well, whatever it's called, it's annoying as hell. I used to be able to paint miniatures really, really well. But ever since I got the shakes, it's kind of just been pointless to even try. Oh, there goes most of the crude hounds, which is good. Can't shoot these guys because... Oh, wait, I can. What? Well, that's good. Usually if I move, I can't shoot, but apparently I can. Alright, let's go over this way with the Lord. Oh Lord, another one of those stupid robots. Alright, so that just grabbed a new spot. We need more. That one. That one. End turn. Lord's command. The protocol for rapid rise is less. No, these are just barbarian units. They're just barbarian units. They're annoying. Yeah, you have Overwatch. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm gonna stab you now. Bye bye. We got way too close to that. But we are just about to find out. Oh, we're fighting Space Marines. Fucking great. Well, that's fucking great. Well then. Also, do the Necrons have a unit that builds frickin' outposts and stuff like this? For the Emperor. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, there's no... Wait, make a scarab hive. They make really good freaking scout units. Like, does the... In lore-wise, it's usually the obelisk. But in-game, no idea. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Please, it's targeting to allied Necroid increased target. Maybe it has something to do with the Cryptech? Because the Cryptech are usually the guys that deal with, like, you know, buildings and shit in the Necron lore. Cryptechs, hero units. Cryptechs blend the force of the universe, will incarnate impossible technologies, and esoteric weapons to really waste to destroy the world. Time matters not. Manipulate. Weapons, trait, actions. Here we go. Resurrection Orb. Wait, what? Store the hit points of targeted ally units. Okay. Increase damage reduction. Mind Shackle Scarabs. Reduce the morale of target fearful enemy unit. Solar Pulse. Okay, so no. That was not the one that we wanted. Smash! Bum 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 bum. Get rid of the forest. Get the scarabs to come and scrap this thing. Like, again, a swarm of scarabs just crawling up the body of this thing. Usually, Cryptechs are the guardians of the tombs. Ah, oops, I'm thinking of a different thing then. Oh, that's a lot of creatures. Can you shoot that without moving? No, you cannot. Of course not. Why not? Yeah, shoot the enslavers. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, we could get the spiders, the stalkers. Extra vehicle armor. That produces aircraft. You know what? I think we'll get that one. Accelerated growth. But if you get access to flayers, those are super scary. Yeah, they are. The Minecraft Flayer units, the Necron Flayer units, lore-wise, are basically Necrons that have gone fucking insane. Now that's scary when you think about it, because, like, what the hell can make a robot go insane? Get them. Hi, Sarge. It's good to see you. Hi, everybody. Just popping in for a moment. Keep on having good time and a great stream. Bye, Sarge. Also, congratulations on the 25 stream streak. Heck yeah. Hi, Froggy. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. A Xenorite can make a Necron insane. Yes. Okay, so we basically hit the top of the map over here, which is good. It means basically for the most part, we have seen everything that can be coming at us at the minute. Do not attack that. Get the feeling those things will probably kill you. Swipe that out. Everything is biomass for the Tyranid. Yes, very true. Alright, so we've got another Fortress of Redemption over here. So that means the Space Marines must be in a general this way direction, which is good to know. Good to know. Let us upkeep 2. You're building electricity. You're getting rid of some space. That'll give us a 40%. That'll give us a 40%. Generating plenty of electricity. We're just not generating enough ore production. Two more turns. Alright, well, we'll skip that unit. Shoot them! Go and claim this. Let's see. Let's send the scarabs over here. Oop, we've got shards of Vol. What the hell is this? Alright, so the Space Marines are definitely in a general this way direction. Imagine getting your upper torso installed on a Xenorite if it doesn't make you insane. Imagine having your soul ripped out of star gods and getting your personality consumed, then your husk of a soul shoved into living metal bodies for eternity. I mean, it also depends on which lore you're talking about as well. Because if you're talking about old lore, most Necrons are still sentient. It's only the drones, like the bog standard Necron warriors, that are the mindless drones. Alright, we need you to focus on getting ore production. The hell? You guys have got some range on you, don't ya? Le yoink. No? Oh, okay. Won't let me take it. Old lore, true, but recent lore since 7th ed. It's everything under a basic lord that's a drone now, sadly, and a few cryptacs. Yeah, again, like I said, some shit that Games Workshop has done has just been stupid, in my opinion. They're basically taken the personality from Necrons. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Annihilation barge incoming. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't Vermintide a precursor to 40k? No, Vermintide is a Warhammer Fantasy game. Vermintide fits in because you play as basic humans on Hive. Eh? I thought Vermintide was fantasy, not 40k. Rocks pasture. Interesting. Balancing good Necron. Yes, pretty much. One more turn for that one. Space Marine City. 40k is still fantasy though. No, 40k is sci-fi. Difference. Because there's Warhammer Fantasy and then there's Warhammer 40k. Which is a completely different series. It is named Warhammer 40k Vermintide. At least the game is. Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't know we had... fucking... What are they called? Skaven. I didn't know we had Skaven in 40k. Mana. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Smash. These are jump troops too. Salt Marines. Arabs. Go eat that little creature that's just standing there like an idiot. I mean, technically speaking, there have been like hints that the Warhammer 40k universe and the 40k universe are in the same thing. It would be sci-fi if it isn't explainable. If it is explainable. Orc magic isn't. I mean, it is. It is a manifestation of the warp that they have. The Empire of Man consists of billions of worlds with untold amounts of people within its domain. Vermintide is just on a hive world as its setting. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so we've got some aura generation going on. Is it weird that it's the same universe where you could use a bow while someone can swing like a sword? Eh, I mean, different technology levels. Basically, that's all that comes down to. The hint for fantasy to be part of is a few of the gods are between the two, like Grandpa Nurgle. Well, yeah, Grandpa Nurgle, Zinch, and they even have Slanesh now, which to me kind of paints the picture that, hey, yeah, the 40k universe in the fantasy universe are the same damn thing. Because Slanesh didn't come about until Necrons started hate-fucking each other, so... Explain to me how fantasy has Slanesh, if not in 40k universe? So, the prevailing theory, right? The prevailing theory is that Warhammer Fantasy is on a world in the 40k universe. And everything that's going on is merely because of the warp. Like, magic itself in that universe is merely the warp magics. which I think is a fascinating idea. Fire, fire, fire! On the fire in my lasers. Papa Nurgle. I mean, the fact that Slaanesh is in fantasy is wild because it didn't come up front until the Eldari started some jacked shit, and technically Slaanesh wasn't born till I think the 34th millennia. Yeah, see, that's where the correlation between fantasy and 40k has been such a big thing, because it's like, it's only recently that we've actually had access to Slaanesh in fantasy. So, if that's the case, this world is possibly a lost world of the 40k universe. So technically speaking, that one world that the 40k, the fantasy crap's going on about, is basically a 40k world, like a factory world. Like, the only thing I can't kind of explain is the Tomb Lords. But I mean, there have been undead in... Nurgle really enjoys his goddess Isha. Yes, well. He's a doting husband, alright. But no, what was I gonna say? Yeah, the undead are a common occurrence in the 40k universe as well, so... Well, that's the thing. Nurgle isn't technically evil. Like, what he does, he thinks he does for the betterment of people. Which I always thought was hilarious. You know, because it's like... Even the not the Nurglings. What are the plague dogs? Not my fault. As a zombie. Not my fault. But yeah, no, what are the plague dogs? Like, there was, it's an interesting lore thing. Like, the plague dogs don't kill people on purpose. They're doing it because it's just wanting to play. I mean, Games Workshop has done a bunch of hand-waving before. I mean, Votan that are coming out soon and are just the squats. Yeah, see? There's the dwarves. So, and like, Necrons, undead and vampires are a thing in the 40k universe. Like, you run into them in certain 40k stories. So, those two races from Warhammer Fantasy already exist in the 40k universe. Fantasy in space. Alright, you guys bugger off before you get blown up. You take too much energy to fucking create new ones. Literally a chapter of Blood Angels. The blood drinkers are straight vampire. Exactly! Exactly! Like... I blame warp fuckery. Yeah, most people do. Every sort of, like, supernatural and... Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here nodding my head. Don't worry, Jack. You'll learn all of 40k lore by the end of us fucking around playing these games. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Yeah, most occult and, like, supernatural and other things are usually chalked up to the warp. Doesn't matter if it's true or not, but it does. Dun, 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 dun. Make the scarabs go and eat the machine. Okay, we need to get some more annihilation barges, I think. Or actually, we can get a monolith. So let's start production on a monolith. Because I always love my monoliths. I want to see something interesting about the Imperium. Go on. Why not? Always fun to hear either obscure lore or just random facts. Because it's amazing some of the shit that they've come up with over the years. Did you know that we have our own version of demon princes? Yes, because technically speaking, the Emperor is a warp being. Like a warp god. So the saints and saintesses are basically the God Emperor's demon princes. The only law I know is orcs have the power of friendship and imagination, and that there is a dude bro that most likely win the war due to the other sabotaging themselves if they start to win. That are not the Primarchs, nor the... Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. And what, pray tell, are our demon princes, then? Because demon princes are usually reserved for the demonic. Yep, the saints are considered demon princes due to how they act. Yep. The saints and saintesses are demon princes of the God Emperor. Or at least the manifestation of the God Emperor in the warp due to the mass belief that is prevalent. Armor piercing of blast and template weapons. Yes, please. Alright, so we know there's a... Hi, Dark Deed, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, we know there's a Space Marine city over here. So at least we know where to focus our fighting. Ooh, shit. Okay. Dun -dun. Just wake up. And technically, the Primarchs aren't even remotely human and are barely part of Big E. Barely a part of Big E. Well, technically, the Primarchs are his cherry-picked creations, as it were. Like, he created them personally. Alright, blast this thing out of oblivion, please. Neptic spiders, eat the building. There we go. Thank you very much. That is ours now. It still annoys me we can't build little defensive structures like that. I don't know what it is that we need to do to get defensive structures. Like, do we just get shafted on that count for some reason? Like, we don't get to make defensive buildings. Why do they get to make defensive buildings? Yes, I'm being petulant, I know, but still bullshit. Most children are created personally. Well, in the 40k universe, technically? Well, I don't know. It depends. Especially now day and age as well, because we have, like, artificial insemination, we have adoption, we have, you know, so many different other things. Like, hell, we do have the ability to create babies in test tubes. Yes. He used knowledge from the Chaos Gods to create entities from the warp. Something supports this is the Primarchs from Ravengard get stuck in the warp for years and basically stripped his form. I don't know about that, because I know for a fact the Emperor didn't use knowledge from the warp when he first created them. It was the fact that they got flung through the warp to the planets that they landed on is the reason for their corruption. So technically speaking, the original pure building that was the Emperor's planned creations were fine, but it was when they got flung through the warp that they got warp tainted or some shit. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Goodbye, tech spiders. Scarabs, you just got fucking massacred. Holy shit, these things are scary. You need to die now. Like, big time. Gauze flare these fuckers. And then shoot that one. Kaboom! Go away, you evil creatures. And scarabs, come finish this thing off. Super recent stuff, but yeah, apparently it's a thing. Okay. See, this is why I hate the new fucking lore. Like, they've changed so much from when I used to play. Like, I picked it up when the Sisters of Battle were becoming really big. You know? Wasn't that a shit show? Fucking, you know, instead of just accepting that the 2 lost Primarchs that don't exist, flung through the warp. Horus was literally dropped on his head. Yes, he was. Here's one thing that supports this though. But no, as I was saying, instead of accepting the fact that 2 of the lost Primarchs could have been, like, Sister of Battle Primarchs, like, you know, and I know people get cranky when people talk about female Space Marines, but it's like, grow up, you know, like, fuck. You know, if the God Emperor is an all-powerful being who created the Primarchs, then it is possible that he could have created female Space Marines at some point. So, yeah. Like, the whole controversy over people making or wanting female Space Marines is absolutely stupid. Especially when in the Imperial Guard, they don't give a fuck if you're male or female. Like, seriously. There's a Primarch, can't remember which, who literally cannot die. He's been disintegrated and he just shows up later. But it's a thing. And unless you can bring someone back from literally nothing... I mean... The Emperor has that Eternals gene. Like, the Emperor, when the Emperor dies, he just reincarnates. There is a major one. Samus. I don't know, I find it funny that, like, I don't know, like, what is the big deal? Oh god, I just sounded like a Seinfeld character. What's the big deal with airplane food? No. But yeah, what is the big hoo-ha against having a single chapter of female Space Marines? You know, bring one of the lost Primarchs back. Have them be, or make them a fucking Chaos faction. Where the warp has basically twisted a faction of the, you know, they've twisted a faction of the Space Marines using one of the Primarchs, you know what I mean? Like, the warp has the ability to fuck with you in many, many ways. Yet Big E has his happy ass glued to the toilet and is keeping... Yeah, pretty much. Like, if they let the Emperor die, the fucker would be back. And probably extremely pissed. I have a strange feeling that a certain tech priest that created the new Primarchs is the reason he is being kept alive. Because he knows that the second the Emperor comes back, you know, those Primarchs are, this comment has been deleted for violating the Emperor. Do not run. An Inquisitor will be with you shortly. But yes, I can only assume the thought that men are stronger, women are weak stuff. Meanwhile, I think every woman I meet is stronger than me. My mother can bench press more than I can. She can fucking... When she was healthy, my mother's lower body strength was terrifying. And it outstripped my younger brother. Yeah, the funny thing to note, written in the OG Horus Heresy book, it stated Horus wounded the Big E's soul, and that's why they can't let him die. I mean, technically speaking, that would just mean he'd come back with a wound? Or weaker? But he's been kept alive for so long with psychers and like all that sort of stuff that his soul would have healed by now, because that's how souls work. You cannot like permanently damage a soul. It will heal over time. Unless you're the Necrons, and then that's different. They didn't damage the soul, they literally stripped personality from the soul. Personally, just make the Sisters of Silence and Battle more expansive. Well, make the Sisters of Silence an actual faction, for fuck's sake. I would love just more of them. Yeah, I know, right? Like, seriously. Like, the Sisters of Silence and the Nulls. Like, those that have no presence in the warp. All heckin' weird. I mean, they sacrifice like 1 million psychers a day to his hungry hippo. Because the black ships aren't cursed as fuck. Yeah, well, I mean... There's a reason most psychers run. You know... You're either sanctioned psyker or lunch. Those are the only two options you have as a psyker. You're either a sanctioned psyker or you are lunch. Which is extremely depressing when you think about it, as a bog-standard human who develops psychic abilities. Because my thought would be, ah, fuck, I'm screwed. Like, the second you figure out that you have the power of the warp, you'd run. You really would. Most psychers run for that very reason. Like, there is no reason to stick around and try and get sanctioned. Gotta love the contrast of this dark as fuck talk and the music. Yes. Yes. 40k is the only isekai I don't want. Yeah. Like, not unless I was isekai'd as a fucking Necron Tomb Lord. And even then, that's pushing it. Like, that's probably the only... Well, I mean, being isekai'd into one of the Chaos Gods would be interesting. Like, you know, die and reincarnate as the fucking embodiment of Slaanesh. Or, what's the Eldar god? Not the one that's captured, but the war god. What the fuck is the Eldar war god called? I don't want to get isekai'd into 40k as an orc war boss. That'd be a heckin'... I'd want to get... Fair. You know, if you were able to keep being the biggest and the strongest, Khorne. No, Khorne isn't the... Because the Chaos, the war god for the Necrons, for the Eldar, is separate from Khorne. Why do I feel like Gwen likes Zergs and Karrigan? I do like the Zergs and Karrigan. They're literally the same name, just spelt differently. Are you sure? Kayla Mensha Kane. Yes, that one. Kayla Mensa Kane. Mensha Kane. Also, if the god actually ever figures out that the Eldar are using aspects of him to fight battles, the Eldar are fucked because he hates people using his powers. You know, even his followers, like, yeah. Let's put it this way. I love all hive mind type creatures that have a queen. Because mother of spiders. You know, am the hive mind for the entirety of, you know, the drone spiders. Not the weavers, but the drone spiders. Krog and... Do you mean Gork and Mork? Gorka Morka? Korg and Morg. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's Gorka Morka, isn't it? Gork and Mork? Or is that the thing where it's like two different gods because the orcs keep arguing over the two different fucking incarnations of them? Nope, the two are named... Nope, the two are named orcs. Oh, okay. So we're not talking about the god Gorka Morka. You know, for Gork and Mork! You know, that god. The orc god. I'd Isekai as a Nid, for sure. Let me gain biomass, lead a hide fleet. Yeah, I could see that being interesting. You know, being one of the sentient fucking, Brain, come on. The sentient Tyranids. The ones that actually have free will. Well, a semblance of free will, I should say. They aren't completely without control of the hive mind. They do have higher intelligence. Obelisk. Super heavy skimmer units. Powerful anti-air. Ooh, we can increase the tile acquisition. Heck yeah. Now let's get the Transcendent Sea Tarn. Leviathan, Kronos, Hydra, Bahamut. Yes. All we know, they are real. You even see blank spots in space. Who knows? I mean, there's plenty of, like, speculation that the reason we haven't come in contact with alien races is because there's a specific wall that most races will hit in their development where something will happen and you either had to overcome it or you tended to, like, not. And that's why the universe is so quiet, is because no one's been able to get past whatever catastrophic event civilizations get to. Like, we can kind of see it with our own, the Dark Forest theory, yes. But that's the thing, like, you can see it with our culture now. Like, capitalism is falling apart. The world is becoming overpopulated. Resources are running out. The world is dying. Like, Gaia is dying and is trying to kill us to stop from dying. We're only just now starting to work on, like, moon-based protocols to fix these problems. So, did most societies in the universe get to a certain point like this and just collapse because they couldn't figure out the problem, the answer to the problem? Like, the answer to the overpopulation would be to speed up and have all countries that are able to contribute to the moon base so that we can get it up and running quicker, so that we can make off-planet space construction. If we get off-planet space construction, it means that we can send ships further because we're not using fuel to break orbit of the Earth. Because the moon has fuel for spaceship engines. H3 is on the moon, like, it's there. And the next step would be to colonize Mars. Like, if we can set up a functional base on the moon, you know, if we can set up a base on the moon, we can definitely set up a base on a planet like Mars. And then on top of that, we go to the next moon, which is Io, I think, was the moon, the next closest, like, spatial body. We'd be a doomed species. Spooters rise. I mean, Mother Nature is also already making plans to replace humans. You just look at the intelligence level progression of crows. They've not domesticated, but they're working with wolves now. Like, they have actually formed symbiotic relationships with wolves. They know how to use tools. They know how to solve rudimentary puzzles. Then you have the octopi. They're hyper intelligent. Like, it's almost scary how intelligent they are. You know, and then what's the other creature? Dinos are back. It's crows. I don't know, like, this is what I mean, like, not to mention, like, we just revert to crab. Everything evolves to crab. Isn't symbiotic the one where one suffers? No, that's parasitic. Parasitic relationships are the ones where one profits, the other suffers. Symbiotic are the ones where everybody wins, basically. Well, there's another Necron tomb we could possibly set up. I haven't touched any of this shit since middle school. Yeah, that's fine, awake. Don't worry. I'm not expecting you to know, you know, middle school level biology. I want a Nurgling as a pet. I mean, they are cute. Me, personally, I'd probably want a, what are they called? I mean it in the way that, like, it's not relevant to everyday life, so why bother remembering it, sort of thing. The only reason I remember it and know it is because I can't seem to forget useless information. Crows helping wolves is like ox peckings to rhinos. Exactly, a squig. Yes, I'd love a squig, actually. Those little cute bastards. Or if it was safe, you know, if you had full control over them, I'd love a pack of frickin' Gretchen as a pet. Because Gretchen are frickin' adorable. Overworked and fucking beat to shit, too. Want to know how we fix overpopulation? I mean, there's plenty of ways to fix overpopulation. It's just a matter of personal, morality. Because some of the options aren't exactly what you call a great idea. You know, I think one of my old ethics friends, he was doing like I think he was doing like a thesis on that sort of thing. One of the options that he had was basically releasing a specific type of plague to like wipe out a certain percentage of the human race. Like circa the Black Plague level extinction event. Okay. But like I said, I believe that squigs are tyrannids that orcs saw and was like, ooh, they are cool pet. Tyrannids try to eat them. Orcs are like, cool, then proceed to domesticate them. Yeah. That's pretty much the way that I think too. Is that they just saw something cute and deadly and went, yes! You're mine now. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. A 9 watch streak so far. Nice. How would you test who is below the line? You see, that all comes down to, again, morality and stuff like that.
Seek fluid intake. Seek fluid intake.
Alright, take a drink. You know, I could probably set up a,
Cheese.
I could probably set up an actual, redeem like that through the streamer bot. I don't know how, but I think it would be possible. It'd just take a bit for me to figure out how. Alright, so we need to wait until we get the monolith up and running, or the obelisk. What were we building again? Monolith, that's right, not the obelisk. Obelisk was the other one. Ba-da-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Don't forget to stretch. Okay. Oi. Oh. There we go. All stretched. Clearly, is more people should have fun with them plays all pleasure and no risk of making crotch goblins. mean, that'd also work for a lot of my transgender friends too. Can't have kids if you don't have the anatomy. Cat think a moment. Perhaps. Have you seen? Yes, I have. Sorry. I meant to answer that question but got sidetracked. Got sidetracked, Duck. Yes, I have seen that. It is an interesting concept. Let's just put it that way. It is definitely a fear of what could possibly become of this world if we don't be careful. When I first saw that movie, I thought it was a really stupid movie, and like, no way this sort of thing could happen, or, you know, that sort of crap. And then I look at today's society and some of the shit that's going on, and I'm just like, it got electrolytes. It was the future. Have you seen Stephen King's movie, The Long Walk? No, I haven't. I have seen his Langoliers though. Love the Langoliers. That was a really good movie. Oh, there's another one of those fucking fortresses. Dum bum bum ba-dum bum. Flying meatballs with teeth. Yup. That eat the past, and that's why we can't travel back in time. But if we travel forward in time, no humans are there, and everything tastes really, really good, apparently. Damn. Spotted us. Alright, end turn. Kind of scuffed. It's like Hunger Games, but instead of unaliving each other, they just walk. Stop for X amount of time. Warning. 3 warnings. Bullet to head. Run by the government. Sort of sounds like a different version of something like The Running Man. Which I can't believe that they made a remake of that. Like, why? Why did you make a remake of Running Man? And apparently the remake isn't all that good either. Like, the fuck? So it's kind of strange. It really is. Some of the shit that people come up with. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's either crap or it's so-so. Those are the only 2 options I've heard about that remake. Bum 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 bum. Alright, there we go. The movie is like really depressing, not gonna lie, and it's really heckin' good. Recommend watching the trailer on YouTube. I'm so bad with movies. Don't worry, I haven't seen new movies in like years. Oh, hello, Monolith. Aren't you a absolute gargantuan monster of a thing? Alright, let's set you to meet up over here. So that we can head towards Space Marine Camp. Send the Lord. I'll even send some Necron soldiers as backup. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Bum, 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 bum. There are new movies? Yeah. I was surprised too. Actually, how much is a... It'd take 4 turns and an upkeep cost of 4. I don't know. Actually, yeah, produce another Doomsday Arc. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We can quick produce that. Fuck yeah. Why not? And a C10. We'll quick produce a C10 too. Fuck, that's gonna be crazy.
Stretch those shoulders.
Alright. I'll stretch my legs this time. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh. I still love that the Necrons basically freaking captured the C10 in retribution. Man, most of my movies have been Pokemon movies, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and Lion King. 1.5. Yes, you have the 40% place. Heck yeah. Execute order queue. It's a fucking C10. What's a movie you like, Gwen? Oh, good question. I mean, I like all of the Ghibli movies. Captured, then ripped them to shreds, chained them, and turned them into super weapons. Insane dad lore. Yeah, wanna know how I got a sun god as a pet? Carline. Okay, that's an interesting choice. But I think if I were to choose a good movie choice that I love. Howl's Moving Castle is really, really good. Then I'd probably choose... Oh god, it's been so long since I've watched any movies that I can't honestly tell you what I would call a favorite movie anymore. Because you know what they say, like, tastes change and stuff like that. Like, over time, things just change. Laputa Castle. I haven't seen that one, actually. That's one of the few that I haven't seen. One of the very few. Output of Nameless Causeway. Oh, I haven't gotten to that yet. I loved Spirited Away and Totoro. Totoro was my first Studio Ghibli movie. I literally watched it on VHS. Ponyo. Very cute. Okay. Ponyo is good, yeah. End turn. Dun, 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 dun. And execute order 66. Get all the Necrons up here. Bum 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 bum. Then we will lead an assault on the Space Marine archives. Yep, you're still going where I want you to go. Where the hell's the sea town? Here you are. You're taking the long way round. Why are you taking the long way round? Oh well, whatever. You do you, I suppose, boo. Defend. Execute orders. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. Gonna have a smoke. Okie dokie. She said I was stupid for knowing Poco Rosso. She said, how dare I? Seriously? I mean, I haven't seen Poco Rosso, but I have definitely... I know about it. Like, it is kind of one of the big ones that Ghibli is proud of, if I remember correctly. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. My current favorite TV show. Don't really have one currently. I don't really watch very much TV. So yeah. Can't really help you there, unfortunately. Alright, so this should get here shortly. You need to get your ass into gear and move. Bum 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 bum. I don't have a puff puff pass. Jesus. I'm a non-smoker myself, so... I mean, whoever wants to indulge in, you know, wacky tobacco, that's fine with me, but... Not something I really get into. Neither do I actually smoke either, so... I'm fucking asthmatic, so am I. Though, as I always joke, my mother would kill me quicker than the asthma would. Because she's a heavy advocate for non-smoking. Like, if you smoke now day and age, knowing the amount of risks that are involved, she thinks people like that are just a little bit in the head. A little bit cracked in the head. Unearthed city. We can expand it further. Which means I should be able to claim... Yes, I can claim that, which is good. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum. Dun. I'm cracked. I smoke cigars. $50 for one is so expensive. I mean, an every now and then thing. I don't think she cares because I know my dad does enjoy his cigars as well. Like, I know my younger brother actually bought one with him for Christmas last year. So I think it's more of a amount of more than a an every time thing. Dun, 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 dun. I'll put you on that. Choose research. Increase damage reduction of units in cities. The bound coalescent. Grants Transcendent Citan the ability to merge with obelisks to create Tesseract vaults. Holy shit, okay. What the actual fuck? That's a research we should probably do. I'm sorry, they don't... He said, as long as I knew the risks, they don't care. Yeah. I suppose that's pretty much the way that you should look at it, technically speaking. Like, if the person wants to take the risk, then it's their choice to take, you know what I mean? Like, you can't police someone just because you don't want them to smoke. Damn it, I didn't want you to move there. Well, fine, just kill them instead. Might get you a level up. Oh goddamn, that took a fuckload of health off those guys. Maybe that was not such a good idea. No, my mum wouldn't fully freak out as she has tried a lot of things. Just smokers, long socks. Disagree. Smoking not only kills you, but people around you as well. Yeah, I mean, if you're being a dick about it and smoking around other people, that can go die in a hole. Like, people that are assholes like that, you know, you just don't do that. Just don't do that. You know? But... oh shit, it's the bikers. Scout bikers. Okay, so your attack is basically fucking 2 spaces, like everything else in this game. You guys take care of that. Move the Lord up. Have you guys do a necromendous repair. We have a lighthearted music. Well, yeah, I know, right? That's pretty much my streams in a nutshell. We have happy, peppy music, and we could be talking about God knows what. We need more ore production. As for this one, I think we need to get... yeah, more ore production again. As well as that. In my, I guess, old work, now I can close my eyes and spin and find a different drunk really. Yeah. Like I said, your previous place of employment did not sound like a pleasant place. Talking philosophical topics such as Fermi, parodic, classic music, unaliving space marines. Yeah. Fire the lasers! Not really very effective against fucking buildings, I am. Kaboom! And we can take their resources. God damn it, there's another fucking station like 2 steps away from us. Really? The fuck is this bullshit? Fields of Mystria. Straight up. No contest on that, it would be Fields of Mystria. Yep, that's fine. Keep targeting the Lord. Don't really care. So we'll just send entire squads at you to kill you. So, he's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Shoot! Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum dum da dum dum da da dum da 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 dum. Get the Lord up here to do a little bit of damage. It won't be much, but it'll be something. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh, there's a... They're like fucking rats. You get rid of one and there's like 6 more. Fucking H. Wipe that fucking thing out. Alright, shoot that thing. Move you guys up. You're not going to be able to fire on it because that's just how that is. Does it let me shoot? No, it doesn't. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's the headquarters, basically, that we need to hammer hard. Fire the lasers! Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yep, you're going to target the Lord. That's fine. That's also fine. You won't do enough damage to kill him. Then I can just use the Necromundus repair. We'll be fine. Not to mention with his already health point generation. He also has a level up, so what do we got? 4 population limit. Royal Guard. Interesting. Yes, please. Takes 5 turns. Just shoot that one for now. And get rid of this so we don't have so many things trying to kill us at once. Probably the best idea. Dun, 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 dun. Thunderbolt. 8 damage. Then do the flare thing. Dun, 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 dun. Can you shoot that? You can. There we go. It's almost dead. Actually, can my scarabs... My scarabs actually, like... No. Actually, something funny. We've been sitting on chapter 1 for the story quest since, like, the beginning of the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Kill scattered units. Well, we have like killed over 1,000 units over this time, but the game's not going to register past kills. Now, is it? That's fucking hilarious. Dun, 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 dun. You blow that up. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, stand there. Alright, so that's not gonna do jack shit, so just attack. Ugh, there's another one of those fucking towers. God damn it. Just make sure you don't die. I'll grab you that. Just watched Nova get her ass kicked by Supreme King Zark. Lol. Speaking of, I really need to get on Minecraft so I can make a fossil revival, as I have, I think, 2 to 3. Yeah. Nice. That would actually probably be a good idea. I'm back from smoker break. Didn't know pendulums still went that hard. Yep, it can be funny like that, can't it? Heal for now. You fire on that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, just go in there. The only reason I summoned you was because it was part of a quest, so. We'll get increase the accuracy of units against enemy units in cities. Remove the cooldown for Necrodermis repair. Heck yeah. That'll come in handy. Approaching the 2-hour mark. The deciding factor on if this will be a longer stream or not. Very true. I mean, I'm not really feeling all that hungry at the moment, so far I feel like we should be good to keep going for a little bit longer. But at the same time, I probably should go for a walk. I haven't gone for a walk in quite some time. I love playing 4 times games and just being...
Stretch those shoulders.
Alright, there we are. All stretched, all hydrated. Dum-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Hit him with the Gauze Flare. Gauze Array. Attack, attack. Oh, actually, fire on that thing. Go kill that. Eh? What question? Answered what question? What question did I miss? Oh, we are doing comfy cozy stream. It's gonna be well, technically speaking, it's not a comfy cozy stream, it's a 40k. It's a 40k game. But we are going to be playing Rogue Traders tonight. We're going to be starting Rogue Traders. Oh yeah, I know the game is very difficult. I have been forewarned. Can't wait to sleep through extreme at 3:30 in the morning. I mean, I don't think it'll be 3:30 in the morning because it'll be either 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock tonight. And you once told me that's not, like, super early in the morning. I'll be there, promise. Don't worry. If you can't be in a stream, that's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Move there. Then fire. Then hit it with the gauze flares. Fire my lasers! Then hit it with a gauze thingy. Hit it with a gauze thingy. One of you guys is gonna kill this fucking thing. What's 7 PM your timed EST? You are about a full 12 to 14 hours ahead of us in North America. Faction, you telling me they only had one city? What the fuck? That's hilarious. Okay. Didn't exactly expect them to fucking vanish. Alright, I think that's a perfect point to kind of save. Space Marines. Dead. And I think I will go for a walk today, as it is quite a sunny day. And I haven't been out of the house in a while. So, with that, my lovely, 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 lovely web weavers, we have come to the end of the first stream for the day. I hope you have enjoyed the 40k Relics of War. It is a awesome, awesome thing. Oshi Nova is still alive. Is she? Nova. I don't know whether I have her. Can you link me, please? So that I can follow her? But yes, my lovely web weavers over on YouTube, until we hit 1,000 subscribers, I can't raid. So, for now, this is where I bid you a very fond farewell. For those that are on Twitch, if you could stick around and use the raid message to say hello, that would be very much appreciated. It helps with networking and it helps make friends. So, Awake, are you going to link me her? She just ended. Okay, so she was finishing up. Okay. Well then. Bum ba-dum bum. From last time. Okay, then that's probably why. Cersei is live though. Yeah, but we raided her yesterday. I don't want to kind of bug people too much. Could raid Noose, Noose is playing some Sonic. By the looks of it. We've got Relady Rebellion. Eros is streaming, and so is Giga. But god, I'd be terrified to raid into Giga. Yeah, is live with Mono if you want. Thanks for the stream and have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Mediva. Yeah, okay, Rayne, could you send me a link to them? Just post it in the parlor and I'll be able to grab them. As I don't think I have them on my follow list. You're welcome to all of those who have enjoyed the stream. As I said, please stick around and raid with us, as it is going to be a great way to make friends and a great way to sort of, you know, interact with people. Mono. Nope, there's way too many fucking monos. Okay. Let's... Yep, let's follow. Click out and click back in. Oh, that didn't help. See if you can try and redeem for us YouTube folks. Copy. Paste. There she is. Alright. So, we are going to raid into Yia Yugiri. She's playing Resident Evil 5 with her wife, which is a collab. But with that, we've come to the end of stream. I hope you have all enjoyed, and I see most of you have run away, but I hope you come with us on the raid. Goodbye.